Just want to go back to the stencil that I used with the polish, and if you were joining in the lesson we were doing little stencils. So I've got some concertina paper ready. You want thin white paper. This is computer paper, but ordinary photocopy paper will work just as well. You want to be quite accurate about your folding, match your corners up, finger halfway, and it's like you're drawing the letter T. I would use your nail just to make it really, really sharp. Fold your corners, find the centre, pull up, up, down. Now, if you want to do small scales, you're going to have to do this quite small. This is a bit thick to do the next fold, so I'm just going to take half of it and fold it up. If you get all the creases lined up, it means when you cut out, they'll all be the same shape. If they're a bit staggered, you're going to get some thick and some thin. There we go. So you don't want too much to have to cut out. Now, a sharp pair of scissors is really crucial. I've got my trusty ones. You can draw them on. So start off with, we're just going to do a little V. You could turn it up and write a series of V's. As I said before, just using shapes and letters is a really good way of getting patterns. It doesn't have to be complicated. And then you're going to cut. You can cut with a big wide mouth, or you can line the tip of the scissor up to the point of your pencil mark, and then you won't be in any danger of cutting all the way through. That's what we don't want. So I'm going to go back down again. Line my tip up, and it cuts the V's out. Now that will give you a nice pattern of diamonds. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it on the other side. So I'm going to lay it out again, and I'm going to draw a V in the space that I've created. Oh, and half a V and half a V, and then we'll just get snipping. So tip of the scissors to the tip of the pencil mark. If you don't have really sharp scissors, then I would use the open mouth method and try and stop when you get to the tip. We're going to have lots of little bits of paper flying about, aren't we? There we go. And half the V there. Right, let's see what we've got. It's an exciting bit. Oh, that's come out really well. So you could use the shoe polish and rub over if you wanted to do fish pattern, or you could use it as a stencil with a brush. Remember to use your stubby brush. You might want to flatten this with an iron to make it sit, because it wants to peak, or just hold it extra careful. Right, that's the basics. You could experiment with different shapes. Let me just grab one of these. I'm going to do a half a D. Half a D. So can you imagine doing half a D? We'll see what that comes out like. Remember, you don't want to go all the way through. Keep them quite small. Takes a little practice, but you can play around. Maybe you could decorate the outside of your diorama box with patterned papers. Maybe we could cut a stencil with wavy patterns so that you could do the background water effect. We'll talk about ways of doing your background maybe in future lessons and future little videos. So there we go. Now I am going to go right down the bottom and alternate. I'm not going to draw it because I want to just save time. Again, if it's tricky, maybe someone can help you. You could do the short little lines like that, and they could do the tricky little curvy bits for you. A joint effort. There we go. Let's see what that one looks like. Oh, I think I'm going to have to get the hoover out. There we go. So that looks lovely. There we go. So, there we have it. Easy paper stencils. You can use them on your fish. I'm going to pop some blank greeting cards in with your fish bags that I've just finished. So maybe you could think about using stencils to do a greetings card. Okay guys, that's it for now.